Good morning, guys, and welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. It's a very peaceful morning here in the magical mountains of Mijas Pueblo. The leaves are flying all over the streets because there's a beautiful wind just picking up now. And as you look and you take notice of all the different kinds of trees and their leaves and the way the branches sway, and you take real notice of that, there's something really profound about movement within nature. The way she moves, the way each branch and leaf moves to the wind. She flows in the same direction, almost being taken to where she needs to be at any given moment without fight, without any pressure, without any anger or fear. She just loves the flow. It's almost like each branch is laughing and enjoying that beautiful flow of life. And then she stops. You see, everything in life, dear friends, can be just like the trees and Mother Nature. She can appreciate everything, and she can go with Mother Nature. She can go with the flow of life. Or she can resist and fight against it. I kind of see life like that now when I look at the trees. My life seems to be one where I have to let go. The resistance hasn't helped me in life at all, even though I thought it was so important to resist against certain things. I was taught to fight for what you want. I was told that without the hurt, without the suffering, you'll never get to where you need to be. And yet I see the opposite of that. I see the complete opposite now. My eyes, my heart, my life is open to a new flow. Do I jump in the sea and fight against the waves? Or do I sit on a wave like a surfer and enjoy the ride? Do I fight against the wind, or do I follow where the wind takes me? Do I push myself against the river, or do I turn and just flow with it? Everything to me in life seems like the trees that I'm looking at now, which are perfectly still. There is no issue anymore, because there was no issue. Unless I make an issue. Everything around me, everything I feel, everything that I see is exactly how I create. I don't expect miracles in my life, but I appreciate everything, good or bad. I make good of the times that are challenging. I look for the good in the challenges now. I try to see why this wind takes me to here and there, and I try and find the best place to sit and enjoy the ride when the storm happens. I've worked towards realizing that there is nothing fighting against me unless I fight against it. So when somebody comes with heavy energy at me, I turn and flow away, not towards it. My life now is peace because I've created it. There are many philosophies in life, and we all have a choice to choose which works. I've had many friends say to me, but Mark, if it wasn't for me pushing, I would have never have got to where I am. And I smile and say, well, that's perfect. I'm happy it all worked out. And I don't have an answer to those moments. But I do have an answer to my life. Because if I'm judging my life on other people's lives, then I think I've got it wrong. If you look towards people who share a gift, share messages, and you become that gift or that message, is that really you? Is your gift not its own individual gift? Is your message not just the one message in the world that is slightly different than everybody else's? When I see you, I look at you and I'm fascinated by who you are, what you are, and how you react, and how you actually truly use your heart. Not your mind, not your thinking mind, not your memory, none of those things, but your heart. And I often find that when I'm able to just clear away the judgment and wait for you just to kick in from your heart, I am never disappointed. Because what lies in your heart is true wisdom beyond anybody else's. You are an individual with the greatest power and uniqueness of wisdom and kindness. Everything about you is completely individual. And that's what I look at within people that I'm with now. So my work is to watch people unfold in a beautiful way. We all knee-jerk, we all fight, we all get angry, we all fight against the wind and push against the wind. I know this now. There is nothing I can do to stop that because it's everybody's journey. But in that acceptance, knowing that that was me and could very easily be me again, I'm able to let go of everything without judgment. I'm able to see my faults at any given moment because I'm brave enough to see them now. I'm brave enough to say I can be wrong, and I am more than often wrong. And I often go, oh, not again, not again. But I do it with a smile on my face. And more than often, I hurt myself more than others, which is okay. I make an idiot of myself. I'm a bit of a plonker to me, but that's okay. Because I have nothing to prove anymore. I don't need to prove to you anything or need to prove to myself anything. And therefore, life just becomes the flow. Life is exactly as it is. So I fall, I get up, I fall, I get up. And I guarantee you that I will be falling for the rest of my life till the last breath I take. In fact, I kind of guess the last breath I take will probably end up with being the worst joke I've ever told. But then again, if you're going to go, I suppose going back home in a way that is slightly different than everybody else's. Doesn't that make you unique? I think my message today is never be frightened to be you. Never be frightened in seeing your faults. Never be frightened in seeing your challenges and tests. Never be afraid of you, and never hold yourself back because of what you fear others may think or feel of you. It is one of the greatest battles of all. So if you see people as the wind, what are you going to do? Are you going to fight against the wind? Are you going to fight against these people? Or simply turn and flow? My life is one flow now, and I am enjoying every moment. I cast my eyes on the good, and I say a prayer to the challenging. I do not enter into conflict anymore, because that is a waste of energy. I simply do my best to help raise the vibration of others, but more importantly, that in itself helps raise the vibration of me. So it is a win-win situation. My life is not a plan. It is simply trust in this moment. Like now, I did not know what I was going to say on this video. I do not know what's going to happen today on the final 4-day Pure Energy Healing course. But I know deep in my heart, whatever happens is exactly as it's meant to be. That, my dear friends, is what I call trust. So I trust my life, I trust my path, and I trust in everything that happens, good or challenging. Now that, my friends, is what we call inner peace. I hope this message means something to you today. I do love you all. I know it's not a funny message today, and we're getting used to like funny jokes and silly things, but sometimes it's nice to just stop and look outside your window and just live in the moment. I think there's a message and a sign in everything that we see. So today, why don't you post something beautiful under this video of what you saw that day and what it meant to you and how you can grow from whatever you saw today. And I'll scan through your messages in the next day or so. And the one that touches my heart, I'll send you a lovely crystal as a thank you, because I love reading your messages of wisdom. They're as equally important to me than any others, because you are a gift, and you are gifted, and you are as wise as any single soul on this planet. Love you all. Have a great day. From my heart to yours. Bye, guys.